Welcome to my channel. It's a new day and we're going to do more music if we can get all this electronical stuff to work. Lord have mercy, this has been a fun day. I guess I've learned a few things. I hope I have this figured out now because I've done this several times now and each time the recordings are screwed up. So I'm hoping this works this time. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm going to do 6 requested reactions today, just like I always do. And somehow, recently, it's gotten screwed up. I'm also going to do a bonus video because Dax has released a new song, You're the Problem. Yeah, you're the problem. You hear that? He's saying, yeah, it's you, baby. You're the problem. So we're going to watch that before we get into the requested reactions. But before we do any of that, I've got to tell you that I screwed up on the time for live streaming as well. And I tried to live stream today and it didn't work. There was no sound for the video. I don't know what happened. Afterwards, I created several private live streams and every single one of them worked. I think the devil's just messing with me. He's trying to get me frustrated, so I'll stop. But I'm pretty persistent, so I'm not stopping. Okay, so I'm hoping that these recordings work, and I'm hoping that on Sunday I can live stream and it will work. By the way, I told you the wrong time. There's only a 5-hour difference between my time zone and UTC because we're on daylight savings time. So it's 6 hours in the winter, but it's 5 hours in the summer. So I'm going to live stream at 4 p.m. UTC, not 5, okay? Sunday. And hopefully it works. We'll find out on Sunday if it does or not. If it doesn't, I'll just keep whacking away at it till I get it sorted out. In the meantime, I got to say thank you for coming and thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. I also want to remind you that I always put the artist links in the description of their playlist so you can support them as well. But I put the link to the song I'm reacting to in the description of the video. I also put a link in there from Wikipedia if I can find anything that's relevant. And I don't put the link to the reaction request form right now because I'm not currently accepting new requests. I will on Sunday because I'll do 3 requests from my queue and I'll do several requests from the chat. But right now I'm not accepting new requests to the regular reactions that I do because I've got over 3,500. That's 3,500. I've simply got to get some of those cleared out before I do any more. I hope you understand. So this is Dax and it didn't start good. And the name of this song is You're the Problem.
I'm the one that's just laying my heart out on the line every single time, day after day after day. I'm the one trying to get him to realize just how important I am. Why can't he see how I'm a catch? Anyone would die to be with me, but he can't see it. I'm always the one carrying the emotional load. I'm the one that brought him here today. I'm the only one that's a real human being, you know? Like, he walks around like this fucking robot, drinking all day. Do you know what I mean?
Daniel, how does it make you feel to hear that?
You don't ever see me how I see myself, and that's a problem. Your head is a reflection of yourself, and that's a problem. You claim you want respect, but you don't ever show it back. I stay on the defense because you always on attack. You find a way to twist it, and you always tell me lies. Focus on my reaction and not what you did and why. You stuck inside your ways, there ain't no way I can correct. I think that you're the problem, and I'm just another man. This relationship's dead. You stay listening to your friends, give you advice, but they've been single since the day that we met. How they know better, but they struggle and ain't keeping no man. Misery loves company, and I'm invested in not paying your debt. Thought you were ride or die. You led me on for a country mile. Love by me, now my wounds are open, and I'm forced to realize can't turn no hoe to a wife, no matter how hard that I try. You'll never see me how I see see myself and that's a problem. Your hate is a reflection of yourself and that's a problem. You claim you want respect but you don't never show it back. I stay on the defense because you always on attack. You find a way to twist it and you always tell me lies. Focus on my reaction and not what you did and why. You stuck inside your ways, there ain't no way I can correct. I think that you're the problem and I'm just another man. This relationship's dead. Now I'm drinking whiskey straight out the bottle, chasing after the woman that I originally followed. Time itself's a commodity, with you I feel it's borrowed. Trapped inside of the past with no promise of a tomorrow. Red flags stay waving at me, I stay left on red, no reply. Out of pocket responses, you disrespect me out in public. If I'm being honest, you probably got it from your mama. I don't got no time to deal with the drama. I'm too busy trying to stack up these commas to be your punching bag and deal with your childhood trauma. Swipe on your dating apps, we done cause there ain't no changing that. You're broken, projecting the hate you have and want a man to come in and be a place. Smack your patience lacks and expectations ain't reciprocated. Your ego's too inflated, go do better like you don't claim it. See me how I see myself and that's a problem. Your hate is a reflection of yourself and that's a problem. You claim you want respect but you don't never show it back. I stay on the defense because you always on attack. You find a way to twist it and you always tell me lies. Focus on my reaction and not what you did and why. You stuck inside your ways, there ain't no way I can correct. I think that you're the problem and I'm just another man. This relationship's your type. You need someone who's got no life. You can't control, destroy inside. You'll never see me how I see myself and that's a problem. Your hate is a reflection of yourself and that's a problem. You claim you want respect but you don't never show it back. I stay on the defense because you always on attack. You find a way to twist it and you always tell me lies. Focus on my reaction and not what you did and why. You stuck inside your ways, there ain't no way I can correct. I think that you're the problem and I'm just another man. This relationship's dead.
Wow. Okay. All right, Dak. Just let it all hang out there. Just blow it out, baby. Say everything you want to say and get it out. Lord have mercy. You know, he identifies a problem in relationships, and it showed up immediately in this song from the very first beginning. If you watch that woman, what she said was I. She's completely focused on herself and not on him. And, you know, it's her approach to a relationship is, what can you do for me? Well, you can't, that's not something that will work in a relationship. A relationship has to be, what can I do for you? That's how a relationship works. And as long as she's focused on what can you do for me, then what was it he said? I think that you're the problem. I'm just a man. This relationship's dead. What he's saying is, I'm just a man, as in I'm just one of 1,000 or 100,000 that you would do this to because of your focus on yourself. Your selfishness is what's destroying the relationship. Mind you, this is not a man-woman thing. This is a human thing. There are men that are equally selfish, or even more so than the woman that he's describing in this relationship. But it just won't work. It just won't. That's the reason why you see people getting married and divorced all the time. It just, because you got to fix yourself first. You got to get a healthy relationship with yourself before you can have a healthy relationship with other people. And a part of being healthy in a relationship with yourself is not being self-centered. It's being outgoing. It's being giving. It's being loving. It's being presenting yourself to the world as someone who's there to help, not someone who's there to take. You know? That's the only way it's going to work. And so he's singing about how until you fix you, we can't be we. That's what he's saying. We can't be we. This relationship is dead. Fascinating song. I thought it was interesting that he did the melody was kind of like it was the same thing over and over again. And I'm speculating here, but I think he did that because he wanted the listeners, the viewers, to focus on the words, not on the melody. He didn't want to make some pretty melody that you would go, oh, that's so pretty. He wanted you to pay attention to the words because they're important. And I think that's why he did it that way. He did switch up his flow some in a few places, but not like he normally does. But wow, this was this was powerful message, and let's hope it gets through to the right people. Because if you're one of those who's selfish, if all you ever think about is yourself, then you might just have put your finger on the cause of all your relationship problems. You know, I pray that God will surround you with his love and that he will hold you in his arms and comfort you all the time. And I pray that he does that same thing for every single person that you love. This is the Vietnam Era Vet, out.